So, what's my what do I think my personal solution is to knife making shop woes? Buy more stuff. No, through some of them real quick. Start off. I got some graph paper. Believe it or not, I still use graph paper to design a lot of stuff. I don't do a lot of computer. I don't do any computer drafting. I really don't know how to do computer drafting. Some people, I guess, utilize computer drafting to make their blades, make their designs. I seen one thing years ago where a guy was actually making them and printing them off. I just draw what I need and I glue it to a piece of kind of cardstock, and then I cut that out. And it's kind of interesting when I seen the tour of Bob Trzula's shop. He had a book and he opened up and all the different patterns were laying in there. Now I would love to have like what Alan Olishewitz does, where he makes a pattern, and I notice there's holes in the patterns for where all the things are supposed to go. I think that would be awesome myself. I would love to get to that level, but the cardstock works just fine, and it's neat to see how Bob still uses the cardstock. And I was actually looking around because I have his book, and I got a lot of where to make the patterns kind of from his book. I adapted some of that to my fixed plates, and I have a bunch of old cardstock with graph paper glued onto it of old designs and blades that I made, and they're still in the house, and there's still a few I could actually take and put on a piece of steel and grind out the shape. But so I'm actually pretty stoked about this here. So another one I got is I got this off of Amazon. It is a what is it? A .020 thickness PTFE. I got this to make washers for folding knives, particularly liner locks. I think the 020 will work good with the detent ball that has to go into the liner spring itself. So I think that will definitely come in handy. Just basically punch a large circle here, punch a small circle, and then punch pivot size holes in the center there, and that could run as a good washer for a folding knife. So I got that. Pretty stoked about that. It took a little while to find that. Here's from Little Machine Shop. So this is like a menu or whatever they have, like a mini catalog. I might go ahead and order that. Okay, that doesn't have my name on it. I thought I was going to do the unboxing, but I decided just to take it out. Indicator table. I don't know. I have to learn about that, how to use that. I think that sticks on my lathe. So, what is this? Now, I'm pretty interested in these. These were supposed to be a carbide. So to unbox my knives in my room, I use the Mojo. And I will go ahead and open this up here. Now these were, what were these again? Gosh darn it. They are precision parallels. So, precision parallels. What inspired me to buy these was Alan Olishewitz used one of these to check the flatness of one of his knives, so I decided to go on in and buy some precision parallels so I gotta learn how to use those. So there's precision parallels. Now these are from Little Machine Shop. These are supposed to be carbide, I think. I'm gonna open these up here. I don't want to bar the edge by cutting right on the aluminum case. So these are for my lathe. I'm kind of interested in how these are going to turn out. I hope they fit the compound on my lathe, my mini lathe. What do we got in here? Okay, good. Yeah, that should fit the compound on my mini lathe. So from what I understand, I put these in the compound and that carbide will be what does the grinding on the work that I'm working on. Look at that great big long one right there. These look pretty nice. HHIP. These look pretty nice, actually. I'm actually pretty stoked about learning about those. So I'm gonna have to. That's lathe work. I'm just excited because I'm going to be. Oh, here's a little star piece to take the carbides out if I want to change carbide triangles. So I'm excited about these particularly because I'm wanting to make fasteners on my lathe. So I'm wanting to do that. So this one here, I'm kind of curious about. So I've never anodized before, and what I'm looking to do is learn about anodizing. Now I'll tell you, the materials I found concerning anodizing in the way of books, they're very expensive, and I noticed there's videos about anodizing on here, but I not only want to anodize, I want to understand I want to understand it. I want to be safe about it. I don't know if there's any dangers to it. I don't know if I stick my hand on the stuff at the wrong time, will I get shocked? I don't know anything about that. But I want to do it. I know I want to do it. So here's the power supply. So there's the controllers and stuff. I'm not going to plug it in just yet. Here's the back of it. On switch. But this should be fun once I learn the ropes. So I've always often wondered, how do they anodize? I also found some sprays for anodization, but I've seen a few tutorials on here where people do anodizing, and it looks fun. I mean, I was surprised how fast it goes to anodize. So I'm gonna put this back in the bag. I'm gonna store this somewhere out here. I'm not sure what the voltage is on it that I bought. I hope it's enough. I don't know. I'm not even sure what's what. I don't know. I don't know much about electrical stuff. I've done a little bit of limited wiring in the past, but I really don't know much about electrical principles particularly, so I'm just kind of learning that. But I'm going to do it. I want to do it. I want to anodize some of my titanium surfaces. You know what? I could actually start on some of my overseas produced frame lock knives. That wouldn't be a bad place to start, I don't think. To anodize those and have a knife that has my own anodization coloring on it, and that'd be kind of fun, I think. So I'm gonna put this one back in the box and set that aside. Well, anyways, I just wanted to show everybody kind of the upgrades that I've made and what I'm going to be learning here, or trying to learn, I guess. And yeah, I just wanted to show everybody what I got together here. So I'm just going to put this in the box. I don't need that packaging. I'm just going to stick this in the cabinet. Excuse my mess here. So hey, don't worry about the haters. Just let the haters worry about you. See you on the next one.